Alright. And there's bread in the oven.
Is there really? Can I do that?
Let's see what's going on.
Ooh!
Good. I think we're done. Yeah. Witnessing morning has come, and then kind of do a check-in while we eat. I was thinking it'd be nice to just check in with people midway through this time and see where people are at. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day.
Welcome the day.
Thank you,
Earth, for this food. Blood pancakes can be eaten sweet or savory. You can choose. There's syrup and butter. You could go get jams.
What else is in them besides blood?
We pulled corn out of here, shelled them off the cob, ground them, added cornmeal, a little bit of wheat flour, baking powder. And absolutely no offense if people don't want to eat blood pancakes. It's just, it's a thing that we always do, a tradition with harvesting goats, and it feels great to me to make use of that blood. And also, I'm not going to be at all offended if people don't want to eat blood pancakes, because it's like, it's edgy in our culture to eat blood, and in other cultures it's not. So that's how it
I
is.
will try it. I'm here for trying it.
Yeah.
We're edgy. We're edgy here.
We're edgy. Good. The gift that we have to give here is this place, and this place facilitates immersive learning.
The practice of doing real science brings the questioner.
There's a need for this too, a sort of a wider on-ramp where people could just say step in for a week or 2 weeks.
Of the more than human world.
This program was 2 weeks, the kinship immersion. These orchards, gardens, surrounding woodlots, sugar bush, all of that is the classroom. And so it makes sense for us to be offering experiences where people come and really live into a lifestyle. So, and you don't do that in the same way in a day program. You need to be here for those important times of the day when the sun is rising and there's chores to do and all of the great things that happen in the arc of a day, all the way to the sun going down and settling in for evening and reflection.
Like, good to remember how, because the places I've lived, we get our firewood pre-split. Like, I grew up burning wood. I just didn't grow up splitting. I think this is a radical lifestyle, and so, like, you could say that a lot of what we do here, or what we've done here, like, is political, in the sense that it's, like, reducing reliance on systems that we don't agree with. And, like, taking back control of our food systems. And like when we were harvesting apples off the ground, like this feels like a political act because it's saying like no to waste and no to like imported food.
We're at 440 pounds. I was 10 pounds off in my guesstimation.
Maybe we've already eaten 10 pounds.
Yeah, right. In they go for the winner. And now we're into eat first. Okay.
Yep.
We make a big carrot soup. And there's a lot in the garden still. I mean, there's a full bag of rutabaga.
Oh, I thought you were saying there's a lot of carrots in the garden.
Few,
still.
right. Go get harvested, Eliza.
Do you think that...
I don't think there's anything wrong with the world. I think that we're out of balance in a lot of ways, but like, I don't know, like things don't have the time that they have evolutionarily had to like adapt to things. So I guess that's our task, is like how to help the world adapt, whether it's like change things on a global scale or make them work on a local scale, I guess. But my challenge here is that there's no more grapes.
Probably going to be hollow. The flatter that cut is, where it ends, it's like the pin of a hinge, and that's where the hinge hinges.
And the flatter it is, the
And so if this is a straight line, what you're achieving, it's looking good. Pretty much anything that you look at in this whole facility, which is a place for people to live and to learn, comes from our interaction with the forest.
This is a beach, and you can kind of tell it's very blighted. We're hoping to create a little bit of an opening in here so that we can plant the American chestnuts, so they have a little hole of light to start growing in.
You always want your saw to stay really straight, because then you know how close you really are to your hinge.
Yep.
What could be holding you right now? You think? Sometimes if a tree's not moving and you think it should be, I'm like, what is holding you? And then there's something up high I don't see.
No.
So just a little more sawing. But yeah, if you take care of all the brush, take care of the wood, then you do the next. That's a nice rhythm.
What are we doing with the brush?
So the brush is going to goats, and I'm not sure. I'm curious.
They'll do maple. They like maple.
They like maple, but I'm curious if they're going to like this degree of yellow. Alrighty. Up and down. You can stop. Good now, just to stand back and let it happen. Perfect. We even squeaked by the fur. Woohoo! Nice. I want to feel the world pushing against me and me strung taut in that world and finding a place and inhabiting it. Like, I want those interactions. I've never liked the feeling of like just a sterile world that I'm not that I don't feel on my skin and on my face, and I don't feel the life and the roughness and the beauty. And that ability to just cleanly a nice big hardwood limb and it just pops off because your axe is sharp and you sharpened it. It's like, wow, we're people and we're living and we're inhabiting this place. But what I would do is create the flats on these surfaces.
Okay.
But once this is flat and the opposite side is flat in the same plane,
Yep.
then you can clamp in there and really start to work that handle.
The real reason that I've been seeking out this kind of thing was because I started 2 summers ago working at a summer camp that is a wilderness camp, so it's off-grid, and we do a lot of like wilderness skills and a lot of stuff like this. So it's cool thinking like I can be support in this like next generation of kids, like 11, 12, 13, 14-year-olds, to like become interested in some of these things earlier than I did.
So you can continue that stroke the way you are so that it is still stopping before thinness. And then you'll start with a nice even swoop, and in the end, if you want to accentuate that more, you can.
Yeah. It's okay to not be so focused on like, oh, I'm not spending my time well enough. And I definitely struggle with that, but I think that there's a difference between productivity and accomplishment.
Fun to be in the garden in October. While we're here, let's get some kale for our supper. So you've got the radish greens in
I've
there.
got the radish greens. Do you want me to give you
So,
the kale?
Yep. And you're gonna go to the goat pasture.
Yeah, where are they?
They are actually quite close to my house.
Okay. I guess I'll just dump them in. Oh. Happy goat. Happy goat.
I really resonate with that quote that first we must fall in love with life, and then we can make the world over. And so we just want people to feel excited about life. And that would be the greatest takeaway. And whatever that's going to translate into, because all of us have within us this seed of creativity, which is like the most powerful human thing, and it's in all of us. And so if that love of life is awakened, then the seed of creativity can just start to grow, and it's going to happen.
There's food on the table and trees in the forest. There are birds in the sky and a song in my heart. So thank you, oh thank you. Thank you for it all.
Nice.
There is food on the table.
There is food on the table,
And trees in the forest.
and trees in the forest.
There are birds in the sky. And a song in my heart.
And a song in my heart.
So thank you for it all.
Yes, thank you for it all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Earth, for this food.